Okay, episode 2, American Cringe. Today's episode, I'm walking downtown Lexington and also going to UK campus today. So that's what we're doing today. Everybody's out and about. I'm going to see some people today. I'm going to have some good conversations today and capture some good footage. And here we go. Going downtown right now. It is cold. I am glad I have my gloves on. It is also beautiful out. I was out yesterday on Thanksgiving. I got some great footage. Talked to a man, Jack. Asked him about psychology, and he was a treat. It was a real great thing to have him. But yeah. So this is episode 2, American Cringe. It's my new YouTube channel. American Cringe, there is no edits. I don't do edits. So just like you just saw, I hit record as soon as I walked out my apartment. And I don't hit stop until I get back or I get close. I try to keep it about 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes. But we're about to get downtown right now. But it's a new channel. My goal of the channel is to get real people's reactions, to capture it all. In, you know, it's called cringe because it's awkward. Because most people, you know, are, you know, a little bit awkward when you walk up with a camera and you're talking to yourself. Even in 2025, you know, they think it's weird. And but there's no other way to really do what I want to do unless I just get out there and do it and not really care what people think or whatever. And but this is episode 2. Keep saying that. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm about to walk downtown. This isn't easy. A part of this for me is overcoming my fear of social anxiety. And I'm always willing to talk to people. And it's a big thing in 2025. People don't look people in the eye. They don't want to have conversations. It makes them uncomfortable. And that's okay. You know, it makes me uncomfortable. But I'm still going to do it because I want people to see America. I don't want people to see a bunch of foreign countries and just talking about other things and showing a bunch of cultures that's not America. So I want to show America. I want to have, you know, conversations in this country and talk to people who, and there's lots of content like that, but I just want to make sure that I don't get hit out here. I want to make sure that it's raw, that it's unfiltered, that nobody's gonna. Okay, so I'm not gonna go to my apartment and edit out all the quote unquote embarrassing parts, the parts that, you know, oh man, I don't want them to see me get rejected, or I don't want them to see me, you know, get made fun of or whatever. That's part of the video. That's part of cringe. That's part of the niche of it, is that if you don't get the raw experience, then what are we doing out here? You know, why why are we doing these videos if you don't do the raw experience? So that's why I don't edit. There's nobody really out here right now. This is kind of like a little downtown area, but it's not really populated. You know, like people don't walk around. There's Carson's right there. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud into the mic. That's a really popular place right there, Carson's. It's a really popular restaurant in Lexington. And usually people sit outside here, right there. They sit outside on that paddock. They sit outside over there in Carson's too. But yeah, but we're gonna go down to where campus is. I'm just walking this way because I thought I might run into somebody while I was walking. I don't know if I want to go down toward the bus station though, man, because you know, I want to kind of talk to some people about psychology and human interactions and things like that. And so in order to do that, I got to go downtown and talk to some people because there's nobody out here right now, and I can't hit stop. That's one of the things. You don't hit stop. You can't hit stop. You gotta keep going. You know, I look everybody dead in the eye. Eye contact is important. It helps. Someone across the street. Guy sitting there jamming out with his son, having a good time on Black Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving. So I'm walking toward campus now. Get a shot of me walking in the glass. I live downtown Lexington, and it's a little slice of Americana, little miniature version. I'm starting to get hot already. I'm about to take off my I don't try to take the camera off of it. Oh, that's better. I just get hot, especially when I'm walking. Now I gotta carry around this jacket. But I'm so comfortable now. Beautiful day. Another beautiful day. So it seems like as I do these videos, there's way more people out today than there was yesterday. But it seems like when I do these videos, I get a little bit more calm as time goes on. And I'm across the street right now. But at first I'm like saying and you know, just keep repeating myself. And then I just kind of settle in. I just kind of settle in. And, you know, take in the city. And wait for some interaction. Because it's coming. Because it's coming soon. Arm's getting tired. Try to cross this street. Yeah, whenever I do a cringe, man, this coat was not a good idea, man. Yeah, whenever I do a cringe, ooh, that's all right. I'm holding the coat and the stick while I'm walking. But whenever I do a cringe, it I can't put my arm down the whole entire time. So my arm starts to get tired. It's almost like a workout. Dude's over there at the bus stop chilling right now, waiting on a bus with a t-shirt on. That's just too damn cold for me. The young kids, they don't care. They bulletproof. But I just kind of calm down and sink into the day as the video progresses. At first, it's more or less, and then you just kind of, I just kind of calm down and not really have to say something all the time, and just let it be more like a natural conversation, like you're just walking with me. And that's what I want. That's what I want to convey. All right, now we walking down here to where there's going to be a lot of people, even in the cold. This guy's got a cool little reef on his car. But we walking down here. See my arms already. Breathing out hard. My arm gets tired. Nobody's honked at me yet, which is surprising. Usually people honk sometimes. Honk or get mad. Do they really get mad? Or do they get uncomfortable? It's quiet. Even though we're downtown, it's still quiet. Now it's not quiet anymore. We're getting to the intersection now. Still nobody. I don't see anybody down here. Thought I was going to see some more people. Arms getting tired. Let's wait on this light. Yeah, I don't see nobody down here. Thought there'd be more people down here today. It's Black Friday. It's about 2 o'clock. I'm gonna come down here Monday. Gonna be all kinds of students out here Monday. I like talking to college students. Future of the world. Like picking their brain and figuring out, because that's doesn't matter what people that are 70 years old that have all the money and they're just sitting around. It doesn't matter really what they think, because the evolution of what's to come is through the young generation. It's through college students. Notice I didn't put an age on that. I just said young generation. Trying to disqualify. I'm just trying to qualify. There's a guy across the street. If he was on the other side, I'd talk to him. I'm not going to bother him. Drop something. Yeah, there's nobody down here today. I thought there was going to be more people down here. Well, it's another. I haven't met one person, have I? Yesterday, the video started out with me meeting somebody right away. I haven't met anybody. It's okay. Yesterday, my mic got turned off. That's why I carry this little Sharpie stick. Drink me some water. It's quiet. I like it because it gets to show you guys downtown. And there's not a whole lot of people around, but I still want to run into people. I still want to run into people. I would have gotten him, but he went across the street. Dropped my daggone. I heard it. Dropped my cap. Ah, dang it. I don't want to drink all this right now. Oh, that's good though. Make sure you recycle. All right. Recharged. I'm gonna walk straight. I'll catch them. UK University of Kentucky college students this way toward the old North Street, toward the old Rose Street, Rose Lane. Across the street. Not supposed to. Yeah, it's empty. Might go down to the club section tonight and do some videos, possibly. No. University of Kentucky campus. World renowned. Lexington, Kentucky. Thoroughbreds and bourbon. Used to be I didn't just do a snot rocket, did I? Used to be just forgot totally what I was talking about. Just completely forgot what I was talking about. But I got plenty of time. Oh, that's got to be cold. guy on a moped. This as cold as it is. I about said this time of day. What does that matter? Okay, I think I was going to say it used to be a connecting road, Rose Street in Lexington, Kentucky, but it's no longer. It's once you get to a certain point, it cuts off, and you no longer. Quiet. Guys, hear how quiet it is? So quiet. This is I'm whispering. This is Sorority Row where it used to be. I guess it's still, yeah. Epsilon. I can't remember what the horseshoe is. There's another one right there. Delta, Delta, Delta. That's what that one was. Yep. Again, I picked another quiet day, which is maybe I'm just getting my legs underneath me, getting prepared to when there's people everywhere. I'm going to be able to. I don't know. We'll see. Start heading back home. There's nobody down there, man. It's deserted. They don't have class today. Might go out later. I might go out later and do a video down on Limestone. The clubs, the little clubs they got here in Lexington, Kentucky, right down in the bar district. I might go down there tonight. Look at this. W.T. Young Library. There's more sorority houses. Delta Zeta. There's Delta Zeta. University of Kentucky. Look at all that new construction. I'm telling you, this is a big time college. This SEC is preferred. I screwed my ticket up. I got accepted to University of Kentucky, and look, there's a row. I can't remember the middle one. Psi Rho Psi Beta is right there. But yeah, I canceled my ticket that I had. College is a very demanding avenue. It's not something that you can just say, oh, I'm going to go to college. It's no big deal. I'm just going to go to college. Well, you really got to study. You really got to give it your all. And at 18, I wasn't emotionally mature enough. That's why females make it so much better is because they emotionally mature at a younger age than guys. And it's not always the case, but there's not one person out here again. Not one single person out here. And I'm fully prepared to do a cringe. Like, this is flat content. Like I said, I don't hit pause. I don't hit. This might be the backside of some more pi beta psi. Pi beta psi. Big old arrow. University of Kentucky. My home. My old Kentucky home. My old Kentucky home. My channel's about real time walks. Taking walks in American cities, because I will be going to other cities. And getting recognizable. That way I can make better content, more content. That's what I want to do. This is so freeing for me also. So freeing. I can't put into words how much courage this takes when you first do it. And still does, because this isn't anything. There's no one around. This is easy. As the point of my channel is walking around and getting to know people, getting to know America in 2025, not through my phone, not through a narrative, but like by just not even like hitting pause and just like walking up cold and being like, hey, I got a camera, can we do a video? And then so here's what we'll do, or none of that. It's just like walk toward them. They're either gonna keep walking toward you, because this is Lexington. Like, maybe I get to bigger cities, New York City, I don't think I could do this. I mean, someone would slap the camera out of my hand. Just, there's so many people, and you just, I mean, maybe I could just walk through kinda, but people are always stopping and asking you for money, or stopping and asking you to do something here in Lexington. And I'm gonna try to pick smaller cities. That way we can get, I would go up this way, but there's probably no one up there. But that is a really good section to get some people to talk to, some college students. But you gotta be able to speak to people. You know, like, if you can't walk down the street without somebody taking your camera and smacking it out of your hand, you're not going to be able to do videos. Cincinnati, I'm going to next week. I'm going to do a video there. That's a place that I could see something, you know, somebody saying, hey, don't film me or something, because people think that you're filming them. When you, especially with the GoPro, because it sticks out, but I want it to stick out. I want people to know, hey, that's a camera. He's filming himself. Looking at the, like, right directly at the lens right now, and there's these little like marks where I dropped my camera, and I'm not really happy about it because it was brand new. The camera was brand new. It is brand new. It's just the little marks on it. Now I'm looking at them. I'm like, I don't like those marks. People want everything to be perfect. I do. I like things to be perfect. That's why the appealing aspect of American Cringe is the unfiltered, raw aspect of you can't hide behind any edits or any emotions that you don't want to show, because you best believe, excuse me, you best believe there are going to be people that do not want to talk to me. Like, zero chance. They're going to be like, nope. I truly believe that when you hold the camera toward your face, it almost does like it triggers a different part in your brain than if you just held up your phone. Or even psychologically, if, say, for instance, I was just holding my phone and like speaking into it and having the comfort of knowing that, oh, I'm being normal right now. I'm talking in I'm talking into my phone. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm not talking to myself. I'm not looking into a camera and talking to myself. I'm talking to somebody right now. It activates something different in your brain when you have to hold up the selfie stick to yourself. When you have to hold it up right to your face, it does something different to a part of your brain psychologically. You don't get to run away. You don't get to run away from any kind of emotion, and it triggers a different part in your brain, like it triggers like a stage fright um, region of your brain. And by overcoming that, you just talk to people that do public speaking. They're just like, they feel so free, because like when you walk up to people afterward, you talk to anybody because you just talk to the world. So I kind of think it does something different to the brain when you make yourself cringe, when you make yourself walk. There's another aspect also. When you engage, you essentially are forced to engage. Just a theory. I feel like you're forced to engage because you want to explain, like psychologically, you want to explain, like, hey, I'm here for a reason. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm not just holding a camera up. So you at least say, hello, how you doing? I'm doing a video. Whereas if you was walking, if you was just stuck in your phone, you wouldn't do that. You'd have the excuse to just zone out and not cooperate, not participate in society. Just participate in society for you. I'm participating in society for you. So you can sit there and watch me, and wait. This Monday, Monday after Thanksgiving, there's gonna be so many people down here. I'm not walking this way because this is a school. There's gonna be a bunch of cars and parents, angry parents out here Monday, right here where I'm at. Be a bunch of angry parents. So I won't be coming down this way. But I will be going down toward campus every single day. You will definitely get every version of that in all its entirety. Ooh, there's some people out up here because of all the boutiques. But I've already done a long enough video, so if I don't run into somebody, probably gonna hit stop and stop this cringe. And then in the next video, probably go down to the club district tonight. Probably do that. Go down to the club district. I just live around the corner here, so I walked this way yesterday. There's nobody out. Some cool little Black Swan books. Calypso Boutique. I've always liked that name. Calypso Boutique. Little front view. That's Woodland Park in the distance. But I've always liked that name. Calypso Boutique. Yeah, there's just wasn't. It's probably because it's cold again. And there's just not a lot of foot traffic down here. Give it my all. Yesterday I was walking down here and somebody was walking up. I could walk through the park. I'm gonna do that. I'll go out later and do it again. You know, when I saw that boutique, I kind of feel a little type of way because I actually have a fledgling designer denim business. I taught myself how to sew with industrial machines. I actually have several industrial machines in storage. I lost my place because of the rent was just too much. And I saw that nice woman that came out of Calypso. I don't know if that's the owner, but she probably sews clothes just like I do, and she's successful. That place has been open for as long as I've, a couple years. So I feel a little bit partial when I walk by it because of what I want to do with my life and my business, and how I had it all set up and all the machines a certain way, and I had to take them all down and put everything in storage, and it's a little bit really happy to see somebody doing good. But you just can't help but kind of just tell yourself, like, man, I wish I had that, like, because I kind of did, but I never got to the point where I sold the first pair of jeans, or I even made the first pair of jeans. I didn't even get to the point to where I even made the first pair. I had almost constructed. Anyway, that has nothing to do with it, but when I see that Calypso boutique, I just think of that. I think of my boutique, my denim shop that I will have. It's going to be glorious. I got a big old work table. I got a big old 12-foot work table. And like I said, the industrial machines, and got a bunch of denim and stuff like that. So I was super excited, super awesome when I started it. And I had a little, see, I'm still talking about it, but I had a little place over there, and it was like in a little strip mall. And I moved into a bigger place thinking that I'm going to be able to finally get my product and be able to sell it. And there's just so much to the denim business. But hey, I know how to sew jeans, so. But that's one of my dreams. I probably have a co-dream of YouTubing and selling jeans, having a clothing line. So, well, that's the end of this video. We're going to do this probably tonight or tomorrow. So I'll see you guys soon.